recording. Okay, yo, what's up, everybody? So me, Lavine, and ISTRA here wanted to do a quick draft review before the comp gets started tomorrow. Um, Me being the commissioner, I wanted to kind of set it up so there's not much awkward time between the draft and the comp start. I want to keep that hype train going for this comp, so I wanted to have the draft pretty close to the um, comp start time. But yeah, the 6 hour starts in the morning, and we are jumping into this straight away so we can go ahead and get it out to everyone before the comp starts. So we have no hindsight Andy in this. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, the numbers in the brackets on the screen that you can see are the weighted power rankings of the captains. So a higher number is worse, and a lower number is better. The lowest value you can have is 1, and the highest value you can have is 3. So based off of these numbers, Moses and Valmore Supremacy are favored to win the comp. If you ask the captains, and Pyro is the projected manager to finish last with his team with a 2.6 weighted average. So yeah, that's what the numbers mean.
Yo, I'm ISTRA. I have nothing to do with this comp. Let's get into it. Excited to see everything go down.
Also, can I ask one thing before we start?
Sure.
What do you think about the team names?
Bro, you love the fucking team names.
I think yours is the worst, like
What?
usual. Yeah, definitely the worst, like usual. I'd
Of course,
say
you have to say that. You have to say
probably
that,
the
bro.
Sophanum Space Gliders is probably number one by far. I don't think anyone's close.
I
Okay,
think
but
these are a lot less uh, creative than like previous Terrys.
Well, when you have
no,
fucking
no, no.
Lavine being a Nazi about the names, that's just bound to happen.
No, these were all like instantly approved. Like these were came up
Yeah,
with quick, like within the hour.
yes.
Because
I love
Lavine is super strict.
I love vanilla names. It's the best.
Yeah.
So yeah, these names are fantastic for me.
I
Like
had
the
to fight
best.
tooth and nail to get Beijing bats last fucking Terry.
Yeah,
And then I got COVID, so that was karma, I guess. So.
yeah, you really deserve that. But okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I like the team names. I
Love.
like the pictures more than the team names, honestly.
I
I,
actually
Hmm.
haven't
I
seen the
really like
pictures.
the Space Gliders picture. Yeah, it's on the
Yeah.
comp page. Michael's already added it, but I think they really turned
Uh,
out good. I
I'll have
like
to
the
look.
leopard as well, bro. Looks clean.
Hmm. Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Looking fierce. But yeah, we can
Yeah.
go ahead and jump into talking about the picks. Specifically, now we're going to talk about more so the draft rather than power rankings. We'll get to the power rankings after we talk about the draft. You know, the picks. Um, I think personally, this one kind of went as planned. I think this is like a overall. I think like I was looking at the people that signed up. Like I was just looking at the draft pool before, because I captained in their most recent comp with the sailing comp, and there's really not anyone on here that you can just cross off as being like a terrible pick. I don't think.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree. Like usually when you look at a draft, like there's usually like a name or two that'll stick out. Like wow, like they win it this time or this round. I think like the only person that's like maybe a slight surprise to me is Yasina in round one. Like I don't think I'd ever saw the day where he would get picked before like Enjoys or Necro or whatever. Like I found that like a little surprising.
Yeah, I think the Yasina pick is. I just feel like he's going for a record, and he's super excited and
He's
very.
going for the thieving week, right?
Yeah, the 10-year record of Dukami's thieving week. That
Uh,
shit is still standing to this day somehow.
Holy.
The unbeatable record.
uh, I think that should be pretty beatable if he does like Fortnite artifacts as well.
Yeah, I think you can beat it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's like definitely a good comp player with like lots of potential. He can definitely like pop out. Definitely not bad for like a round one, and I'm sure there's some New Zealand chemistry there with Moses as well. So they're probably boys.
I also love that Skox and Rest they both promise to do big hours. So like Like many
Yeah, I
people
think
are
there's
like,
a lot of people who are lying in the sign-up sheet saying 50 to 80. You're all cowards and need to
Well,
say what you're actually gonna do.
okay, let me
facts.
like tell everyone why this happened and why it seems like this. So the sign up gave you three options. If you actually read the sign up, it literally says put your RSN, do you want a captain, yes or no, and then select one, 50 to 80, 80 to 110, or 110
What?
plus. And this is
Uh,
designed so that captains that message and DM people and do their
No, no.
research
It,
are at an advantage rather than
bro,
captains that
okay,
just
fair
say
enough.
I'll
bro,
captain and
no,
then they
no,
just
no, no, no.
pick the highest number.
But I mean,
I
this
kind of
goes
rate it.
way, this goes way beyond just the brackets. Because even when you ask the people in DMs, like
Yeah,
there are tons of people
obviously,
who are
of
downplaying
course.
the numbers as still. Like, Tatunama is still saying
Well,
90 in DMs. You
well,
know.
the thing is if everyone read the application, they would know like that they can just say their real hours in DMs. But they didn't
Yeah.
read, or like maybe five people read, and most people copied. Like I would see like a string of people. Like if one guy did 50 to 80, then like the next three guys would do 50 to 80. But you know they didn't read it. They're just copying the guy in front of them, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but like I said, like even in DMs, they're giving a low number that
yeah,
isn't accurate to what they're actually gonna do.
this was
Like some
our
of them, not all of them, but
yeah. I
a
mean,
good handful.
Michael suggested it. It's a Temple Rand comp. I wanted to try it. I thought it sounded like a great idea, but unfortunately, no one in the HLC can fucking read. So unlucky.
Actually, when Ed like you explained it, like I really don't mind it to be
Yeah,
honest.
I'd like it. It sounds like a great idea on paper,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, yeah, but
no one can
paper can
read.
get ripped up. Do
Unlucky.
you have any guesses who's gonna top frag this week? Who's gonna be number one?
I think
mm,
Riz for me.
You think Rez?
Yes, I think he's gonna be ranked one.
yeah,
Is
I
he
would have to say
sailing?
Rose.
No, I don't think he's sailing.
He's doing
Okay.
4G and Artie on his level 3.
Oh, that's a wombo combo.
Yeah, I think Yasina could top frag this comp. If he's motivated, I think his team, I think their like bottom couple picks are a little bit more, employed or schooled or whatever than the other top teams, and I think their top is gonna kind of have to carry if they want to win this thing.
Yeah.
So I think if Yasina can, I mean, I would if you're breaking a record and like especially with a different method, you have to beat the shit out of it to get respect for it.
I think
Like,
he's gonna like rape it because well, if he's doing, is it confirmed if he's doing Fortnite artifacts
yeah,
or
he is.
normal like
He's luring
okay, he's gonna
300k an hour.
destroy it. But
Yeah,
surely that rate's like not very. It's probably strict, right? Because it's just like a
very
piss
strict.
method.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's probably not going to get much over, which is pretty important,
but he's gonna
especially
have
if
to
you want to
play
top
so
frag.
many hours, and especially with the method
Yeah,
being pretty chill. Uh, I would imagine if he can just put ass in chair and put ass never in the bed, I think he can
yeah,
do a huge week. But
yeah,
this will have to be his like best showing for sure.
yeah. He's got like reps as well. He showed out in fantasy, did a 145, I think,
Yeah,
with
definitely.
rumors. So like he definitely has like a feel for it. I'm pretty interested with fast to see what he does because when he used to play comps back in the day, that guy would just always top frag every single time, and I'm curious if he can kind of match like current day comp standards and like
Yeah,
just like do 150 pluses. Like I'm pretty curious to see what he can do. And
yeah,
Yeet's
because
just like constantly proven that he can just do high numbers.
I'm pretty sure that Fast is rank one most rank ones in competitions.
Yeah,
But
I'd say so.
obviously that's a little bit inflated, like back in the day when he just
Yeah,
used to
plumber
farm them,
era.
right? Yeah, like a lot of rank ones with just 130, right, to his name.
Yeah,
Obviously, you're not gonna get away with that today.
yeah, that's just you're just middle of the pack if you do 130.
He's also coming off of being rank 1 for the past how many weeks has sailing been out? A month? Like this guy's got to be
Yeah,
tired. I don't know if he has like extra
yeah, true.
gas in the tank to just
Yeah, I wonder if
do a
he
pop off
like
week.
cares about his schedule for getting rank one overall more than the comp because sometimes if you're doing like I'm assuming it's going to take like 2 months. You don't want to like do a nasty week and then like be tired next week and feel like dog shit. So
Yeah,
you might just do like a chiller 140, chiller quote unquote, just like so you can maintain good momentum for the sailing race.
yeah,
I think Enjoys and Necro like I don't know if like Enjoys is said he's like busy or something or like Necro, but Necro also can just fucking pop the fuck off. I think that guy's on like a 155 of SEP or something or 153. Like
yeah.
that guy
He's
has
done some very
incredible numbers
impressive weeks.
potential. So you can't count those two out at all. And I think I heard Tortenhammer might be busy, so I guess that's a bit of a question mark.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the Tort pick there. I think it's a little early, even if you're like Hail Marrying the like Tortunama said he's busy, but he's not
Yeah.
past there. But I don't know.
You do get the Jai High combo as well. You got the Tort Jai High, like that's a little numbers boost for each other. You got the duo, that's always good.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think
It'll just have
go
to
on.
be like it just really depends if he how busy he is and how much he cares about the comp because
Yeah.
I do feel like Tort loves being picked later because he loves being that value pick that like just hard carries the team
uh,
and like being second overall like all these other folks that are picked in this round are pretty much guaranteed 130 like Nago enjoys Necro they're all they're going for rank 2 rank 4 rank 3 sailing
yeah.
top 5 at least and they're going to play no matter what their team could literally all not even 6 hour they're still doing a 130
Yep.
whereas Tor is, not in the sailing race. He's definitely gonna play more if he wants to win or if he's on a good team, but he may just have to work 3 or 4 shifts, so it might be just cooked.
Yeah. Is there any like I guess look at the lower rounds. Is there any like really high value lower round picks you think like from 7 on? Does there like any names stand out here that you think like absolutely pop off? The one I'm looking at is like maybe like Randy. I could maybe see him like going nuts,
Yeah,
doing like a 130 or something.
I cannot believe Randy fell that low with us,
Yeah, like he's
especially.
knee and he cares about sailing a
Yeah,
fuck ton.
he's done
Like,
so well over the past few weeks.
yeah,
He's exceeded expectations by a landslide.
mm,
Like he's held his pace very well. I think he's slowed down a little bit recently. He's probably getting pretty tired, pretty fatigued from
yeah,
just constant 130s. But I don't know, man. Like round 7 for someone that's done consistent 130s or 120s at least for the past 3 weeks. That's
mm,
that's pretty deep in the draft.
yeah. I think that's pretty good value that pick. Any sticking out to you, Lavine?
I don't think there's as much value as you see in some other drafts where there's like some really good names coming through late. I think this is a pretty solid, pretty tight draft, I would say.
Yeah, I'd
Like, I
agree.
don't, so yeah, but, like I think Randy is a good pick here in the 7th round, which is why I took him. But I don't think there are too many bad picks, and I don't think there are too many high value picks made in the later rounds either.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree. It's like a pretty tight draft. Like I'm not seeing like many holes in anyone's draft.
For sure.
Yeah, that was my first reaction to the draft finishing actually. I didn't really get to watch about like the second half of this draft because I was busy counting the names and figuring out who the hell was missing until someone
Yeah.
finally blurted it out. Hey, Steve Skillalt's not on the draft pool, man. I don't know how that happened, but we eventually found him and I got to, review. But I was talking to some other folks before and I really like these teams look like they're just so balanced.
Yeah, it's really nice not to have like
It's
an O special
so
X team that you
balanced.
just
Yeah.
know is going to be complete dog shit at the start. Like
Yeah.
everyone's morale is going to be like high, and I think they can actually win, which is always good for the health of a comp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this could easily go to day 7. Easily.
and and
Hopefully,
especially because we have 4 teams, it's just so fucking important that you don't have a free team. Like that just makes it so fucking boring.
yeah, 3 teams a big game.
Yeah. So like it's good that all teams look competitive on the paper at least. obviously it never really turns out that way necessarily, but I think I think two teams at least will go down to the wire on the last day.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of just looking now. The Space Gliders is kind of like Team Old Head. Like, you got Cooper, Ook, Zunkra, Sean Bear, Z's. These all like 4.6s. These all the unks are on this team.
Yeah, and Bales, he's been around since before me.
Yeah.
I really want to see some value out of like a few specific players that I kind of want to like call out. I
Go ahead.
know Tranquility or Halcyon Seed, she recently swapped to members, so I really want to see like how she performs in these because I know like the free to play days, the Castle Wars, the constant 120, 130 in fantasy. Like, can we keep that pace in a week comp? Can we do a 130 on Member Worlds? I don't know.
I think Halcyon's done a 147, I think. So
Yeah,
if
like
they can do something similar, like
exactly.
in round 5, that can be
That's what
massive
I'm saying. Yeah,
value.
that could be nuts for
Yeah.
Lavine, as well as I'm kind of picking on Lavine's team here, but I want to see Randy and that 4562 fella. I want to see both of those guys go bonkers. I think that is
Yes,
what carries Lavine's team kind of up the ladder for me because that not only does he have this top like 4, 5, 6 picks where they're just bread and butter picks that you know are gonna play. He also has this like pop off potential towards the bottom. He's got the value with Randy. He's got um, the 4, 5, 6, 2 that like kind of a new comp player, but I don't know. Like sometimes these new comp players they just dump a 140 on your head.
Yeah. Hey, Azula did the mining week in their first fucking
Yeah,
ceiling comp. Like, you just never know. You
exactly.
just
Like
never fucking know.
yeah,
I think Despa's another one that has like big potential as well. I don't know what his situation is, but if he's an 8, he can go nuclear. I don't know if he has any Slayer left though. Does he have Slayer?
yeah.
yeah,
He has Slayer
he's
left.
doing
Okay, yeah, he
lavas
could.
and Slayer, I believe.
Yeah,
That's a decent combo. I'm also pretty curious on Cheery. I feel like they have some potential, like in round 9. I think in the sign up they said they weren't going to play much, but I feel like if they just randomly start caring about the comp, they could maybe do something and get some pretty good value in round 9. Like, I think Cheery could easily win, like, out of all the round 9ers, like in that against Vico, Balu, and Puff. That'd
Yeah,
be pretty
definitely
big for the
highest
Space
potential of
Gliders.
those.
Yeah,
I kind of predicted that. I predicted that Cheery would go late, and whatever team picks Cheery is just probably just gonna get a 100 plus in whatever round Cheery's picked.
yeah. I
You
think
know,
the Cheery stock's pretty low because I think they had a pretty disappointing fantasy. So
yeah,
they can make a comeback season. Could
yeah,
be big.
good show out. All right, do we have any more on the draft before we get to the power rankings?
I think so.
All
I think
Kind
right.
of
it's
rooting
good
for
to
Sean
move on.
Bay as well, though. I want Sean Bay to pop out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he will. He
Sean.
will. He's doing very well on the sailing race.
Yeah.
So let me get this situated where it looks all right. Okay, I think that's good. So for this, I want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just copy paste Lavine's rank 1 team because that's obviously his team. But I want me and ISTRA and Lavine, or obviously all of us, to start from like your bottom team and kind of work our way up to our rank 1 team for who we think's gonna win the whole thing. Um, and I can start if you guys would like.
Go ahead.
Okay. So like I said at the start of this whole thing, I think these teams are incredibly balanced, but I think there's one team that kind of stands out where they may have some structural issues, some late round pick issues, maybe even some top issues. I'm gonna go with the Ardoon Arsons. This is Pyro's team. I don't think he did a terrible job in draft. I just think that like he has more worked people than other captains. I think he um just I'm not sure. I think he'll easily do like a 130 of VC with his team, most likely. But I just don't. I'm not sure if they have the availability and synergy like these other teams do. That's really all I have for my number 4.
I also agree. I have the Arsons in number 4. I
Okay.
think like kind of like just saying what you said, like the bottom half is like quite a bit of a question mark for me. Like I really don't know what to expect. I don't know what people's availability is and like who's neat and not. But yeah, it's just that bottom half for me is like a bit scary, and usually it's the bottom is what uh like is the thing that makes a team win, because usually the top like few players, like round 3 players, are all going to do pretty similar numbers.
Yeah.
It's always the lower round players where the disparity is made, and for me there's just like just a lot of question marks here. I think Chewy will be like pretty decent. I think there's a chance he could win in his round there. But after that, like I really don't know. Like I think Moxie will lose. PVM items maybe. I think he did a pretty good performance in semis if I recall correctly. Fico, I don't. He might like get second in that round. And Pogba, I have no fucking clue about Pogba. So yeah, it's just a bit scary. Don't know what they're gonna do. And the talk question mark as well. Like I don't know what he's gonna do. If he's neat, then like that really helps the team. But if he's not,
Yeah.
then that second peck is just getting raped by everyone. So
Yep.
just a big question mark.
What are we thinking,
Yeah,
Lavine?
yeah. I got the same team in 4th place, the Arsons, and I think it's for the same reasons that you guys mentioned. PVM items. I don't think he will do more than like 60, 80, which is probably too low. Fico probably around the same, maybe 70, 80, something like that. Then you have Pogba, the worst player in the whole comp, I think. I think
What about Bales? I think
I think yeah, they're both mental head cases, right? But
can we make like a sub comp between like Bales and Pogba?
yeah, like I'm so
A
happy I wasn't
1v1?
like
Yeah, 1v1.
I'm so fucking happy I wasn't first or second pick, because that means you get Bales or Pogba. So yeah, but yeah, I, I think Bales is a little bit better than Pogba. Like they're both extremely low, but Bales, yeah, I don't know, a little
Bales
bit
is
higher.
willing to cheat. You know, he's willing to cheat to
Yeah,
make sure he wins. Like I
yeah,
think I'm taking Bales.
yeah, he's a little stronger, but not much. The floor is a little higher, but it's still bad. But yeah, Pogba
He's
here. I
willing to
think.
do anything.
Yep.
He'll do anything for the win.
I don't think Pogba's
But
gonna end that bad, man. I really
I
don't.
think I think he will finish at the very last. He's gonna finish rank 40 out of 40 players in this combo. I think.
Oh, really?
That's my prediction. So yeah, you
That's
have three.
bold. You're giving him a buff with even saying this. You know that, right?
I mean, I also gave him a buff for the ceiling comp, and what happened?
No, you
He threw it
didn't.
all
We,
away, bro.
bro, me, you, and both tore that draft like to shreds whenever he was picked third round. Like we both just hated on that, but
Pogba was picked
Bro,
third round in the sailing comp.
yeah, bro,
yeah.
Who picked
Yes, we flamed the fuck out of that pick, and he was not
unreal.
happy in my DMs, man. Holy shit, man. Yeah, but yeah, the Arsenal's like those three picks at the bottom. I don't think they're gonna do enough for them to like go really far. Moxie, he's probably gonna do like 100, and then I think Chewy is actually potentially pretty high with value here. That's probably one of
Yeah,
the
I
better
agree.
picks from him, because he can't do that 120, 130, which is really good. Maybe even 140. Um, I considered picking them if I liked them more, like for the locker room. I didn't want them for the locker room, but in terms of numbers, it's a good pick for sure. And Freck is strong too. Steam is obviously motivated for the sailing race. Jihi and Tortunama obviously also very good. Yeah, can also blow up. Like if they are not on pace to win, they'll probably just log out. And yeah, Yeet, of course, Yeet is Yeet. Like very good comp players in the top three of the team.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
Yeah.
if Pyro can rally the troops, they can win, but he's gonna have to fucking
yeah,
rally the troops.
It's
yeah,
an uphill battle for him. I
Yeah.
think it's not going to come
yeah.
easy.
He needs to micromanage the teams, the players at the bottom. I think
Yeah.
really be in the DMs.
And the VC
You
too,
think
bro.
they're going to listen to Pyro?
Mm.
I mean,
There's some big egos in here. You
I
think they'll
like
listen to
talking to
Pyro?
Pyro. I don't know. Maybe.
They're going to listen to Monkey Man?
Uh, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. So moving on, I don't want to keep bashing on Pyro's team for an hour, but I'm gonna move on with my number 3 pick, And I'm actually going to. I feel like I'm going to surprise a few people here, but I'm going to take Varlamore Supremacy
Ooh.
Ooh.
at number 3.
Ooh.
All right, explain.
So I'm not doing this with no reason. Um, I just think that I just value these other teams higher. My rank 1 team, I think they are a clear outlier to all teams. And my rank 2 team, I would say they're pretty close with Moses' team. But I don't know, and maybe it's because I haven't talked to most of Moses' team. I'm not like I'm friends with them pretty much. Like I'm not like enemies with any of these people. Like I'm good friends with most of these folks. But I haven't talked to most of these guys. Like I haven't talked to Steve or Viesi. I only see their sign up. Like Viesti, I know he's kind of demotivated with sailing. I think last time I looked, he was on like a 70. Maybe he's feeling
Really?
a little burnt. Yeah, or at least that's what I
Damn.
saw. Maybe it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but maybe he's getting a little
I think I
demotivated.
looked not long ago. He was on 100.
Okay, maybe it
I
was
can just
like
have a
a
quick look
really
now.
bad data point drop off.
He's on a
Um,
99 right now.
okay, perfect. He's back up then. I know Steve has to work. And I don't know. Maybe he'll take off. Um, like if Viesi and Steve play, then they're amazing, right? But if
Hmm.
they're burnt or like Steve's got to work 5 days that week, then it could be a disaster because those are really high round picks for people that have jobs. When this is damn near a comp of neats. Obviously, Viesi doesn't. He's like neat, but if he's burnt and Steve's not there to like play with him, then maybe they'll not have that like duo 160 potential as usual. Um, but I'm not too sure. And then like the lower rounds, I just feel like they just don't really have like pop off potential. Like I think Karma has to work. I think Puff's got to work. I think Steve has to work. Like I feel like this team is just the most worked. I think like the names are amazing, but I just think they're all kind of busy. Like it's nothing against the people. I just think they're just a little bit more busy than
Yeah.
rank 1, rank 2 team for me. But I like if everyone's free, I think this team instantly shoots up to be tied with rank 1. But I just think they're a little busy for the comp, so I can't really place them higher than 3 personally.
I think those are like all fair points. I don't think you're using outrageous logic at all. I think it's all pretty fair. Like
Yeah,
Unreal, I think he said like he's gone for the last 2 days, right?
yeah, exactly. Like I
Yeah,
just
like
I don't know.
he's just getting raped in round 6. Like everyone's beating him in that round.
Yeah,
Like that's just GG right there.
I mean I could be wrong because like obviously you know how comps go. Like everyone's obligations just magically disappear.
Well, yeah,
But
he did at school in the grand finals of
yeah,
fantasy, but
if that
we pulled
happens,
some
then
strings there.
yeah, like let's put them rank 1 or rank 2. But from what I see from the signups, and like I said, I haven't talked to most of these guys. I think I have to put them rank 3 because I think they're just a little bit too busy to compete with like a full team of neats.
Alright, my 2 and 3 are like incredibly close. I think these like basically tied, but I do have the space gliders in number 3.
Oh wow.
I think like they have like pretty decent numbers the whole way through. I just think the higher end is maybe a bit of like the only concern for me. I think their ceiling is like a bit low, but I think they have a pretty high floor. Like I think Rez can do it like a 150, but like then after that, I really don't see anyone else who has like 150 like capabilities. I think everyone else is just like 140s, 130s, which is definitely not bad. But I think compared to the other teams, they just have a much higher ceiling. I mean, the other teams have a much higher ceiling than the space gliders,
Hmm.
but that's pretty much the only comment I have. Why I'm at 3.
What you think, Lavine?
Um, like with the Arsons, I thought that they had like 3 weak players or like 3 weaker players, and for the Space Gliders, I just think they have 1 weak player. That's kind of a question mark in Bales. Because if he does what he usually does, like he will post around 40, 50 hours, and if you only do that, you cannot win the competition. So for me, it's that 10th round pick that's really gonna come back to haunt them, I think. Um, the rest of the team is pretty solid. Like even Girl Blogger in the 8th round, really good. Uh, Also, Chiri in the 9th round, of course, could be huge for the team. So I
Yeah, I
actually
think
think
Chiri's a big like swing piece for the team. Like if Chiri just pops out, that's going to be massive for them.
exactly. So
Yeah.
so like you definitely have 9 players who can all be well into triple digits, which
Definitely.
which should get them really far. But then you have the Bales pick, and Bales is not gonna come close to posting 100. So like all eyes are gonna be on him on this team to see what he can do, what he can produce from that position. Um, because
Well,
they
to
could
be
outright
fair,
just lose because of that pick.
do you think any other the round teners are gonna do 100? I don't really know much about Renko Lover. I do not know who that is, but I don't think Pogba's gonna do that, right? Steve, that guy has like he's done really good in comps before, so I'm assuming he said he
He's
was busy.
obviously
That's the only reason
capable, but
why.
yeah, I think he's got
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
And he's
So
only got sailing too.
yeah,
He's got one skill
Yeah,
to work with.
but I just think that the Pogba and Bales are pretty hard gapped by Rinko and Stee here in this round. Like we're talking 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours gap or something.
yeah.
Holy!
Well,
What are we
I don't know
expecting
who
from
Renko is,
Rinko?
so yeah, like, yeah. You might not want to say it might be a secret weapon, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's doing like a 80, 90, 100,
well,
110.
yeah. If he's doing that, then yeah, that's just like a 40
That's
app
a
gap,
big
which is
range,
just
brother. 30-hour
absolutely.
range?
Yeah.
80, 90,
It's norm
100,
these days.
110. Why not 120? Fuck it.
Let's do a 130, Rinko. Let's go.
But yeah, like I think like my 2 and 3 are incredibly close, like basically just like tied for me. So don't see the 3 as like see it as a tied second. Space gliders.
All
That's
right,
all I have to say.
Lavine. What's your number 3?
Mine?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yep.
Yes, the space glider. Space glider. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
I do have them in 3rd place. I
Okay.
thought I had mentioned that. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Maybe I
Yeah.
just didn't hear it.
No, I think I didn't, but I thought I had. Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
so the final 2. Um, so for me, I think this is where I put Mr. Levine's team.
Oh,
Um, and I will say that obviously I think my 1, 2, 3 are pretty close. Like I think it's kind of just a coin
agree.
toss between all 3. I think these are great teams, great captains, very balanced. But with Levine's team, I said it before. I just love like this top 6. You get fast. You get rank 1 overall right now. You get Enjoys, who's pretty much gonna get rank 2. You get both of those back to back. You get Hebox, who is like it's literally this guy's job to play the game.
AJ's number 2.
Yeah, and you get Hitty, who's also Dutch, friends with Hebox, great in the locker room. Hitty has done very well in comps in the past. Always like a good pick. You get Halcyon Seed members. Hopefully, just a crazy week from them. You get Desper, you get Randy in the 7th round, and then you get another Dutch player, Baloo, 4562, and then Rinko Lover, who's apparently dropping on 130. Um, I think this team is just a clean draft. I think Lavine has gotten 2 drafts now that are just clean. Like they're just your standard pick. He's picking pretty much the best available option when the pick goes to him. And he's picking proven players that are either 200 mil all or he's picking late round pop off potential players. So I think Lavine could easily take home a W this comp.
Ooh.
But yeah, I'm gonna put you at rank 2 because like I said, I think my rank 1 team is just leaps and bounds ahead. But that's all I got to say about
Okay.
the Leopards.
Okay.
Leopards.
Love it.
Well, my number 2 is the Varlamore Supremacy.
All right.
As I said before, I think they're very close with the Space Gliders. The gap, I guess, like the minuscule gap, I think that's created between the two is I think they'll have a slightly like higher end. Like I think Rez will beat Yasina, but I think Necro can do more than Cooper. I think VSD can do more than Oog. I don't know what Zunkra's up to right now. I don't know if he's an 8, but if he's like obligated, I think he'll kind of do the same as Melinsky. I think Paul Beer will be Sean Bay, and I think that gap those players create will just like slightly edge out the higher floor that the space gliders have. Because I think like the lower end space gliders picks are better than the lower supremacy picks, but I think the higher supremacy picks are better than the space gliders. Is basically my
I can
logic.
agree with that.
Yeah,
I think
that's
that's
pretty much
fair.
how I'm
I
saying
think
it.
that's totally fair.
So yeah, it just depends like how hard. If like the top end for supremacy go hard, then I think they'll beat the space gliders. But if the space gliders bottom half goes off, they'll beat supremacy. It's pretty much my logic.
That makes sense. All right, so Lavine, I'm gonna go ahead and just fill this in for you. But do you want to tell us why Moses' team is second to yourself?
Yeah, I think first of all, I think that the space gliders are closer to supremacy than they are to Arsons. Like I think space gliders are pretty close for that
Definitely.
second. Yeah, like I think Arsons are falling a little bit behind these other teams in my opinion, because like space gliders supremacy very strong, both of them. I think there are some question marks with the Valamor supremacy though, but the potential is insane here. Like all of them are pretty much proven comp players.
Yeah,
So
the names look really good, but it's
the
just
names
as
look
Bailey
really
said
good.
before, like it's just the availability just might be a bit of an issue.
Yeah. But I heard like someone like on Reale, I think he said to me in a DM that he was gonna do a 70. But after the
A
draft was
70.
so yeah, I think it was like
After the
around a
draft,
70 maybe.
it somehow doubled.
Yeah, it's all. I hear him talking about doing a 130 or 140. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, man?
That boy
That's
cannot
crazy,
make up
man.
his mind.
Yeah. So
Somehow my
yeah,
hours doubled.
yeah. Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, maybe Moses is cooking something because he did pick him early. Like you're not gonna pick on Reale if he's gonna do a 70 right in the 6th round. So he probably knows something I don't. Yeah, that's big. And yeah, Mani, maybe. Yeah, I hope Mani's gonna be available. This is gonna be big for him because I
Yeah,
think
that's
these.
also a big question mark.
I
Yeah,
How
mean,
can he
I
go?
hear Marty's going to the gym 7 days a week. So,
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
I think he's
oh shit, man.
curling weights for 2 hours every day. So, I don't
Oh,
know, bro.
Damn. Gonna have to skip that like he bucks.
Yeah.
yeah. Skip
We'll
that
get back
shit.
to it later. That gym ain't going nowhere.
Yep. Yeah,
um,
like I think there's Money, Karma, Puff, Stee, like they all have to try and see if they can get on the other side of the 100+ mark, right?
Well, isn't Karma doing like 90s right now? I think like around
Yeah,
there.
probably
What's
around
Karma
that.
on?
yeah.
But he needs to squeeze a little bit more in, right? If he
Yeah,
wants
like,
to
I
if he
don't know
wants to win
how
this
hard.
comp.
He's on a 98 right now, so like I don't know how much like is there in the tank. I don't know if that's like already squeezing as much juice out of the apple as he is right now, or is there more to squeeze? I guess is the question for
I
him.
think it might be because I think I remember from the sailing comp he said like week 1 he can go hard and then he's got to work. So I mean maybe they can get him
Okay.
to take some PTO or whatever, and the same with Puff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
But
don't
but I
know.
mean but I mean Karma is already playing for the sailing race, right? So I think it's limited how much more he can do. Like
Yeah.
maybe you can add 5 hours, 10 hours maybe, but I don't think we're talking like 20 hours more, 30 hours more. I don't think that's feasible for him.
Yeah.
But he's gonna
I
have to
will.
try.
Um, sorry to cut you off. I think the Supremacy team also has like a really good locker room. Like I'm seeing a lot of butcher names here. Like I know there's just people in this team that do get along. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
the locker room can definitely carry.
I think Moses did an amazing job with the back-to-back pick that he rolled. I don't know if you know this, Istra, but we did not give everyone their draft order before the draft.
Oh
We
really? Oh
we
wow.
rolled it right before we started.
I
wow.
say.
So this draft was, we do have what, two brand new captains with Kimmy and Pyro. We did kind of want to throw a curveball and make them, not able to. I don't know. I just felt like with the sailing comp, I was able to damn near calculate like the first 5 rounds of this is what's gonna happen, and
Yeah, you're
I
just
just
doing like ghost
yeah,
drafts.
I
Like
feel
if
like
this
I
person
was
picks this person, I do
exactly
this. Yada
yeah,
yada
I
yada. You
was
just make a
able
whole flow chart.
exactly, and I feel like with me being able to do that, I wanted to just try to step away from that and kind of like, of course you can DM the players, but I wanted to throw them a curveball with just all right, just random draft order. Actually random though. You have 1 minute to prepare. All right, first pick. Who do you want? Like that
Yeah.
fast. So I
I
think
don't
it
mind. I
turned
think
out
it's
great.
good to do. Like, of course, like I think sometimes the planning aspect can be fun for the captain. So I think just like chucking in the random draft order every comp here and there can make things more interesting. I definitely don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
I think it's a
Yeah.
nice concept.
Yeah, I like it too. Also for the fact that, like, if you know your first pick like 3 days before, you can already DM the player that you're
Yeah.
gonna pick first, and you can start cooking up a draft. I really
Yep.
don't like that aspect. I like that people like are doing their own draft, unless they for some reason need like a co-captain, which is fine, as long as they say that in advance. But like drafting alongside your first pick is just a bit weird. I think. I like when people draft on their own.
Yeah,
Fair
I
enough.
agree. Really shows the skill level of the captain and their research and reward.
Yeah.
Um, with that being said, I do want to move on to my rank one because I got to get going with some Christmas stuff soon. I am going to put the Space Gliders rank one, obviously. It's the last team left for me to pick. And my reasoning here is I think Jimmy did an amazing job with this draft. I think the only hole is the Bales pick last, but I believe that Bales can fucking play. He's got it somewhere deep down in there. I don't even know what skills he has left, but
You're gonna have to dig deep.
I think he can dig deep and do 100, and then the rest of this lineup is just 9 people I would never want to play a comp against. Um, Rez is just insane. Cooper, I first picked him in my last draft. He's amazing. Ook is always amazing in comps. Zunkra is one of the best players in the game. Sean Bay is back with a vengeance. He's super competitive. He's like holding top 10 when he hasn't played the game in who knows how long, 4
Yeah, it
years.
was so cool to see him come back. Like I
Yeah,
was pretty surprised that he came back and there's like this capacity where he's just like going off.
yeah. I
He still
love
got it.
this. I love this top 5 pick and or top 5 round, and then their bottom 6, 7, 8. Aziz is insanely competitive. He's so good at like just being competitive. He can pop off if he needs to, 100%. I'm pretty sure Aziz did 140s of VM whenever he was playing his main. I am like 99% sure. Because I couldn't pass him. Um,
I,
and then
I think Aziz is so fucking underrated. Like he might not be the best
that's what I'm
comp.
saying. He is goaded,
Yeah,
man.
like he might not be the best comp player, but I still think like macro wise and stuff like Aziz is insane, man. He
Yeah.
has like a combined 20 25k EHP, man.
I mean, he kept up with like he did it some crazy years. Like I think a couple people
I
called
think
him
he did a
burnt, and
4.4.
yeah, a couple people called him burnt, and then he said, "Oh, I'm burnt. Watch this," and then just finished the game instantly. Like he deleted the game, and he still
That guy loves
plays his iron.
RuneScape.
Yeah, he does.
He just
He's
loves
so good, man.
RuneScape.
He's so good.
Yeah,
He's just been around forever. Like he's been playing since like RS3, like just like forever.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Tila, I'm hoping he can pop off for Jimmy. If they're gonna win, I think this might be his first comp. I'm not too sure. I know his iron is like 7, 8K somewhere in there, so I think that's a good pick. And then Girl Blogger Cheery, I think these people have really high ceilings,
Hmm.
uh, but they also probably have low floors. So
Yeah, they're the two biggest swing pieces for this team. If
yeah,
they just go off, it's going to be massive for them.
if they pop off, then you have round 8 and round 9 dropping like round 2, round 3 numbers, and then just pray to God we can carry Bales to the finish line if they're going for the win. So I don't know. That's going to be my rank one because I really only see one flaw with this team, and I think Jimmy can talk Bales into mustering up at least 100. I believe.
But I think that's also the crazy thing about this draft. Like it's so fucking good And the only bad thing is just the Bales pick. But the Bales pick is just given to him
Yeah,
by
yeah,
default.
he
Like
didn't even pick him.
it's out of
Yeah,
his control. Yeah, he didn't pick him. He's just left over and given to him. Like that's so good, man. Like this draft is so fucking good.
yeah, great performance from Jimmy on his first ever captain. I'm really happy with
For
that.
sure. Yeah.
I guess just for me, I have the Leopards #1.
Okay, Lavine.
Oh,
As
sheesh.
soon as I see Fast and Enjoys on the same team, like if I was on this team and I saw I had Fast and Enjoys on my team, I'm killing myself for those two, bro. Like just knowing I have those two on my team, like I want to kill myself for them to make sure I just go off. Like I think it only gets a bit scary at round 8, this team, but I feel like from there, like from 7 to 1, these are all players that have like a chance of winning in their round. To be honest,
Yeah,
like I think all
that's
these
fair.
players can just like go off and just win. And then like I don't know much about 4562. I don't know what Balu's doing, but he's like there's a bit of a Dutch here. You got Balu, Hitty, and Hebox. I'm pretty sure they're all pretty close, so maybe they'll motivate him to play a bit more. Rinko's doing a 160, so I think
Ooh,
that's pretty good.
that's decent.
Wow, he's all the way up there now.
Yeah,
Damn.
I think he's beating Azula's week now. I think he's doing a 166 now. So
Holy
I think
shit.
that should be good. So yeah, I like this team's just all solid. Lavine did a pretty good job here. It's just the 8 to 10 is just a bit scary, but I feel like you can say that about everyone's team. So yeah.
All right, and Lavine doesn't really get to say anything about his team. I guess you can leak some stuff if you want, but um, obviously we auto-selected the Leopards for you to be rank 1, so you're not, biased during this. But if you want to say anything about your own team, feel free.
Yeah, like I'm obviously also pretty happy with my draft. I think it is a really good team, and I think also potential that we win this comp. But at the same time, it's like I thought the same thing about the sailing draft that I had. I also felt really good after the draft, just looking at the names, and we only came in third place. So, um, yeah, even though it looks good on paper, like it's not necessarily gonna materialize to a competition win. But
Do
I
you,
think the team will be up there. So,
can I ask you something about the comp itself? Because I noticed that you kind of changed up your captain style of this comp. You sent some DMs out.
oh, oh yeah. Yeah,
So does
we're
this
prepared for
mean
this one.
you're
You
not
didn't
gonna
DM
go?
people
No, he
in like
did
other
this time.
comps? Well,
Yeah,
like
I
in
did,
other
but
comps you don't DM people? Like in
yeah,
all the
yeah.
past ones?
Normally I do, but I didn't do that for the sailing comp. I thought I
Oh,
could do it
okay.
without DMing people.
Yeah, he just vibe drafted it and had an excellent
Hmm.
draft in sailing comp. But yeah, he DM'd the people this comp. Are you gonna VC this comp as well with your team?
Yeah, hopefully whenever there's time and if the team is down to VC, obviously I'll be available to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta stream some Slayer and Hard Clues to him, bro. Let
I
him know
will. I
about
will
the
definitely.
Lavine content. Keep him awake.
Yeah, I'll do anything
Maybe
for
some
my team.
Master CAs, bro.
Oh, sheesh. That's asking a lot, but I'll try.
You got to bring it. I think you have a bit of a melting pot of for a locker room here. I think you have to bring them together.
Yeah, I think that's true because I don't think necessarily most of them are gonna be wanting to voice. Like, you have
Yeah.
someone like Randy or Hebucks, like they're just in their own lane doing their own thing. Fast is never available for that stuff, so
Yeah.
it will be interesting if we will have any voice sessions going at all. But
Yeah.
Encourage it, bro. You can get them in voice. At least some of
yeah,
them.
I'll try and facilitate it at some point, a locker room and some voice going on. But at the same time, I feel pretty confident in these players, like that they can just
Just
do good stuff on their
autopilot.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of these, like you don't need Hebucks. You don't need to stay on top of him to get him to play, right?
Yeah.
He's just gonna do his own thing and play, and I think that's true for most of these players. Like, there's so many veterans on this team, and a lot of 4.6s. Like, they've been around for so long, like they know what they need to do. Just
Yeah,
log
like the
in.
4.6s is like kind of nice to have them because like they also have like another source of motivation. Like it's not just the comp that's motivating them; they also have top page that they're fighting for. So it's kind of
Yeah,
nice to have that secondary source of motivation that they can
exactly.
rely on.
I think I have 7 people that are sailing, and 6 of them are going for high rank. So there's a lot of sailing on this team.
Yeah, just sailing abusing, man.
Yeah, I think sailing rate should be 225, but hey,
Yeah, I mean, look, I fought for 235. I think 235 is, I think it's fair. Um, tell your folks to learn the new route.
Yeah.
The scaling people were trying to get higher, and I was able to get that, so I'm happy with it. Um, and my motto for the scaling, which is hard to say back to back, is that if it's too broken, then no one in the whole game is 200 mil. So just go do it if it's that broken.
Go do it.
Yep. So I I really wanted to be careful with that, so I'm not screwing over these guys that are going for 200 mil all. They've played a lot already, man. I don't want to slap like a 245 or a 242 rate on the sailing and just give them AIDS for no reason. I want to let the boys play. So I'm happy with the 235.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else to add before we sign this puppy off and I can go do Christmas crap?
No. Good luck, all teams.
Yeah. Good luck.
Hope you have a great comp. Please be retards in TTC General. I want entertainment. I want to read things.
Yes. We need some meltdowns for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
we'll get them. Don't worry. I'm sure
They will happen.
it's coming.
And the comp is close.
Just like spam. Is Fee Poppy doing the scaling? I heard he's doing the scaling.
Yeah, I'm telling folks that it's Poppy and Kella, and I am the voice of reason with them.
Cool.
So if they're getting a little too harsh on it, I'll tell them like, hey, let's chill it out, bro.
The
Sepultura,
scaling department's got some new workers.
yeah,
Before it was only Lavine. He had to do
S-
everything.
Sepultura isn't 120k an hour, guys. Let's chill out. But yeah, if I had to say anything to the players or to the captains, I appreciate you all signing up. This is my first time commissioning one of these. I
You
appreciate
did a good
everyone
job.
being super nice. Everyone's kind of done exactly as I asked, like instantly, especially the captains. Like if I ask for something, they have it for me instantly. I appreciate everyone signing up. We had heaps of viewers for the draft. I'm so glad that everyone was so excited. And I think we'll have an amazing comp this year. And we'll have the sword badge roll thingy tomorrow, right, Lavine?
Oh yeah.
Let's
I'll
announce
look to
that.
do it. I mean, I'll do the drawing of the sword like 30 minutes into the competition start.
Okay, so that's 30 minutes after the first six, is that right?
Yeah, exactly. 30
Okay,
minutes into after the first 6. Oh yeah.
that's gonna
Did you
be
change any of the
hype.
colors? Or are they all still skin tones?
I mean,
So we have
like black was.
white, black, Asian, Mexican, and Chinese.
I mean, that was just to vote on the 6th color slot, right? So we have all the other 5 other colors as well, the regular colors. Plus black was selected by the fans.
I'm a black voter, so I'm hoping that one wins. I think
I
that
think
one's
it's gonna
sick.
look good too.
Yeah, it'll look nice with the temple background.
I
Yeah.
think black would be good.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we're going to sign that off here. Good luck to everyone in the comp, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
But
Peace.